Pupils. How are you ladies doing?
Doing awesome.
And how are things at your cruise, people?
We are waiting for people to travel.
You're waiting for people to
They
travel.
need vitamin C.
You have a nice job, you know? You have a very nice job. So you organize cruises to Greece and other locations.
Yes.
For Ghanaians. Okay.
Not just Ghanaians.
Not just Ghanaians.
Yes.
Okay. For people all around the world.
Yes.
I see. What's your next trip? Where are you going? And what do we need to know?
So our next trip is to Greece and Turkey. It's a promo we are running for Greece and Turkey. We are going to Santorini, we are going to Athens, we are going to Mykonos, we are going to Patmos, we are going to Rhodes.
Okay.
And yeah, we just want people to come along and have fun.
Okay.
It's going to be awesome. A cruise package, not just a regular package. I mean, cruise is different. Experiencing vitamin C, SEA, vitamin C, that's just an awesome experience. That's for October 28th for 8 days.
Okay. And what package do you have for travelers? What's the package? How much is it? Who can come? Do I get a discount? Are you running any promos?
Yes, 2,900.
Yeah.
Okay, to start with. And of course, depending on the class of or choice of cabin you want, it's available.
So what kinds of cabins
We
are there?
have the ocean view, we have the suite, we have the balcony, then we have the inside cabin.
Okay.
So
The
depending.
inside cabin is for those who are afraid of the water.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember I had an
Yes.
ocean
Ocean
view
view,
cabin.
yes.
So when you wake up in the morning, you see the ocean right there, and it's it's nothing like you've ever seen. It's like the vast ocean right
Yes.
outside
It's
your
just
window, and I
looking
saw
at you.
dolphins.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw dolphins just going along the ship. It was
I think the next time you should try the
experience.
balcony.
The
You wake
balcony.
up, you just open your balcony.
And there's the ocean.
That's the ocean. The feel is
It's
worth-
amazing.
Yes.
Before I went on the cruise ship, I had heard about cruises, and I thought, okay, so you're on the ship, then you get out and go somewhere. But the cruise ship has everything. It's like an entire city. It has a theater, auditorium where you can go to watch musical performances, plays. There's also even like a circus or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. There are nightclubs, casinos, restaurants, bars, everything.
For business purposes, you have your meeting rooms.
Okay.
You have your any special attention to be given, probably for a presentation. All those things are
Okay.
there. So you can equally be on vacation and you can equally be on your business trips.
Okay.
Yes.
So I need 200. Is it
$2,900.
$2,900
Yes.
for one?
Yes.
Is it just double for two?
Yes, double the price for
Okay,
two.
it's double for two.
Yes.
And it's open to anyone and everyone.
Anyone.
Everyone.
And when are you
everyone.
going?
October 28th,
When are you back?
November 4th,
So 8 days.
8 days.
And anyone can come.
Anyone.
What's the route? How are you going?
We are flying from here to Athens, and then once we get to Athens, we get on board a cruise ship,
Okay.
and then the ship moves to all these amazing destinations, about 6 or 7 of them, and then comes back to Athens, and then we fly back to Accra.
What about visa requirements? Do I need a visa to go?
Yes.
How do I get it?
That's we would assist
You will assist.
you.
Okay.
So basically, all you need to do is have your 6-month bank statement. If you are an employee, your employer can give you an introduction letter, and your valid ID,
Passport.
Okay.
passport, and you must be sane, okay, to travel. Yeah.
Okay.
If you have your business as well, your company registration, your company bank statement, and I think with your valid ID, we are ready to go.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there a deadline for booking?
The first week of October.
Okay.
We know Ghanaians like last minute, so we are giving them to the first week of October so we can make arrangements for the visa preparation as
How
well.
can we call you or contact you?
You can call us on 0308
Okay.
251 055,
Okay.
or you can send a WhatsApp to 050 290 2525.
Okay, so we can WhatsApp you, we can call you.
Yes,
You want to say
definitely.
something?
Yeah. Apart from the promo we are running, individual groups of persons, you want to still come on a cruise from this time up to November. We go on cruise basically every week.
Okay.
Every week. So irrespective of the promo that is ongoing, you can come on board. We sign you on anytime
For any other cruise.
for any other cruise. And with our cruise, We are with the Celestial Cruise Line. We are with the MSC. We are with the Norwegian Cruise. And the last and the explosive one is the Explorer.
Okay.
That's a great ship that... No, I think you should try that.
I should try it. You know, I'm all for some adventure. I'm all for some adventure.
Blow your mind.
You need a bigger ship.
It will blow your
my mind, please. Okay, so we can sign on anytime. We don't have to wait for this particular 28th to 8th trip. We can call you at any time to go on a trip.
Yeah.
But this trip, the October one, you need to come.
Yeah.
You need to be on board.
Yeah. Because Charlie, the way we are stressed right now, you know, we need to experience water. There's actually research which suggests that the more you experience water and nature, the calmer you are.
Thank you.
So what's better way than to be on the cruise ship?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Edwina, Amma, for coming through. Thank you for all the information on cruises and why we need to be on one. This is your sign to go on vacation. This is your sign to experience a cruise ship, and the destinations are beautiful. Greece, Santorini, Athens, Mykonos, Patmos, Rhodes, Turkey. Yes. You should be on this one. So call the cruise people, your cruise people today. WhatsApp them, sign up, take your boys, girls, or just your partner, or just you actually. It's high time you traveled alone for a difference. All right? So experience it, and you come back and tell me that you're glad I recommended. And I'm happy to. You're watching TV3 New Day. When we come back, we're going to be talking about the surge of conjunctivitis, aka pink eye, aka Apollo. You may have seen or heard about it. A lot of people are getting it now. If you've gotten it, I'm so sorry. If you haven't, there are things you can do to help prevent or protect yourself from getting it, or manage it if you already have it. Stay tuned. Our doctor joins us after this.
Hi, I'm Edwina, a cruise advisor at Your Cruise People. I'm inviting you to discover Greece and its islands with us on our 8-day iconic agent promo package from October 28th to November 4th, 2023. This all-inclusive land and cruise package offers excursions in breathtaking destinations including Athens, Santorini, Mykonos, Rhodes, Heraklion, Patmos and Ephesus in Turkey. This highly discounted package includes return flights, transfers, travel insurance, Schengen visa support, breakfast, lunch and dinner on board the vessel, all drinks, entertainment, 2 nights 5-star hotel accommodation in Athens, and your choice of inside, ocean view or suite cabin on board the cruise ship. Call us on 0308 251 055 to book this once-in-a-lifetime experience for only $2,900 per person sharing. Life is better at sea. Experience it.
They call me ladies man, aka replay. Ladies love my swag, put me back on replay. #1 lover boy, they like it my way. My girl know they fear cause I'm amazing. Everywhere I go, I hear them say, check my nigga in the stereo, you hear them say, make you know fear, oh, oh my baby. Cause there's one thing I got to say. My I share be my number one. Oh, no. You're my number one. You're my number one. You be my number one. Oh, no. Girl, I know God fit deny you. And you know I can't live without you. Everybody knows that I love you. mind. Cause what I'm feeling is love and it's coming from above. We ain't my kume bang tough. Listen to Kanye will be saying what I say me see you bushy. Finally tell me, how you feeling my one and only? Me call me tell my nigga nya wakala to set your feet. I swear when I'm a Yadanya ka we your citizen coffee. And I can't wait till the day I go kiss my bride. Like Bowley. Teaching that you from is cheap. Would you win the competition?
One of my all-time favorite songs by Shemfe. He's here in the studios with us, and he's dancing to his own song. Like, it's nice to see. I can't wait for us to have that conversation. But if you've heard about Apollo, pink eye, conjunctivitis, we're going to talk about it now. Our doctor is already here with us, Dr. Raphael Che Bafo, and he brought a big eye with him. Doc, this is a very big eye.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
How are you doing, by the way?
You're welcome. You're welcome to the show.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Fantastic. How many cases of conjunctivitis have you had so far?
I've had about 7 cases.
7 cases this month alone, right?
Yes, this month.
Okay, so it means that it's out there. There's an outbreak of it.
Yes, there's an outbreak.
Fantastic. That's why we believe this conversation is rife. So we want to talk about it. Now, you ask me whose eye this is?
Yes. You brought a big cyclops eye to show us. But tell us, first of all, what it is. What is Apollo?
Okay, so Apollo, in the medical terms, is acute hemorrhagic conjunctivitis. That's acute hemorrhage. I'll break the terms down, so don't worry.
Yeah, but I hear hemorrhage.
Yes.
So it means there's blood something somewhere.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so acute, it has a sudden onset.
Okay.
And then hemorrhagic, just like you said. Hemorrhage means there's a leakage of blood through the blood vessel. So when the blood vessel is ruptured and the blood leaks through, that's hemorrhage. And conjunctivitis, which is an inflammation of the conjunctiva. So acute hemorrhagic conjunctivitis.
I like how you think I know what the conjunctiva
I know, right?
So I'll explain. I have the dummy eye here, so don't worry.
Okay. So it's a sudden onset.
Yes.
It's acute. So one moment you don't have it, next thing you know,
you have it.
Yes.
How do you get it?
So I think the first case of Apollo was described in Ghana. I think in 1969. I think it got the term Apollo because there was the Apollo 11 landing on the moon in 1969. So the first case of this acute hemorrhagic conjunctivitis was identified in Ghana. So
In the world?
Yes.
It was first identified in Ghana. So we are patient 0.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Is it a black person problem?
No.
Anyone can get it?
Anyone can get it, yeah.
I see. And it was first discovered in 1969.
Yes, 1969.
When the Apollo landed on the moon.
Yes.
And that's how we got the name.
Yeah, Apollo.
Interesting history. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, and how do you get it?
Okay, so it's a viral infection. So it can be spread through contact with persons who have the condition. And according to the history, it is really spread in the rainy seasons. And that's when the outbreak becomes an epidemic.
What's the connection between the rain and the spread?
So I'm thinking that there is no direct connection, but I'm thinking that the rain, during rainy season, the weather becomes cold. And then the cold environment is a very good medium for activities of viruses.
Okay.
Just like in other seasons, there's this common cold becomes very, very rampant during the cold season. So I'm thinking it has that kind of connection. Yeah.
I see. So during the rainy season, like now, it's very easy to catch it.
Yes.
And you get it through contacts with infected persons.
Yeah.
How about when you look in their eyes?
That is a myth.
It's not
No,
true.
I don't.
That's not
No, Doc. That one there, it's very, 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 very true. Because the last time I caught it, that's the way I caught it. I just looked at the person and then that was it.
That is a myth.
And I'll say it's psychological.
It's psychological.
And yeah,
It's a myth. Because how can a virus be transferred from one person to the other just by looking into the eyes?
It is possible. What if I'm in love with the
we've
person?
been lied to our whole lives.
Yeah. So just like COVID, if you've not had, COVID is coronavirus, had virus, even HIV virus. So there must be contact. There must be some kind of contact.
Okay, so then it means that the person who has it probably touched the eye or something.
And then you had a handshake.
Okay.
And inadvertently you touched your eye.
Or probably
you
they borrowed your pen, you wrote with it, and then you touched your eye.
And then
how about if you touch other parts of your face? Can you still get it?
Yes, it's
apart
possible.
from the eyes.
It's possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can the virus live or exist on surfaces?
Yes, it does.
So if a person touches a surface and you also touch it, you can get it. You
yes.
can transfer the virus from the surface
that's what happens.
to your eyes.
Yeah.
Interesting. I see. So basically, it's spread like COVID.
Yes, it's spread like COVID.
But we are told that for COVID, when you come into contact with a person who's contracted it already, it takes about 14 days for it to start reflecting on you. Is it the same thing?
That is the incubation
period.
Yeah, I think it's lesser for the Apollo.
It's less.
Yes.
I see.
Because I know someone who encountered a makeup artist during the day. By evening, she had it.
Yeah. So the incubation period is very short.
Okay, now that's scary. I'm thinking about all the makeup artists I've encountered in the last 5 days. Okay, so what are we supposed to do now to protect ourselves from getting it?
So just like it is spread through person-to-person contact, you have to reduce. At this moment, there is an epidemic case in Ghana, so you have to reduce person-to-person contact.
Is this at the point where we are calling this an epidemic?
Yes.
Already?
In Ghana, yes. It has reached an epidemic stage.
7 cases already.
Yeah.
Okay. What makes it an epidemic?
Because of the number.
7
numbers.
No, I have seen 7 cases.
The numbers are
I'm
low.
alone.
Okay.
And then, so for Ghana, there have been a lot of cases.
Okay.
So it has become a public health challenge now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do?
So you limit person-to-person contact, handshake and all that, touching faces, surfaces and all that. Also, you don't have to be touching your eyes. Okay.
The moment you say don't touch your eyes, my eyes begin to itch.
Psychological.
Okay, so don't touch your eyes. Limit person-to-person contact. Are we supposed to use sanitizers?
You have to use sanitizer, just like the COVID.
So sanitizers will help?
Will help.
Okay.
Yes, and then when you shake someone, make sure you just sanitize your hands after that.
What about young children in school? Surely you can't tell them not to touch each other or...
So that is a problem.
Because I noticed that as soon as school reopens, all of these viral diseases become popular. The flu, now Apollo, and so on.
Yeah.
I don't have any science to prove, but I noticed that, you know, there's also an outbreak of chickenpox.
Yeah.
After they went to school about 10 days ago. So how are we supposed to help children? For teachers watching and caregivers?
Okay, so for the children, you have to educate them. That's the most important aspect. Okay, during this, you don't just give a child a handkerchief to use, maybe to touch their face or to wipe their face. Because if they have an infection, they wipe, their friend will touch it, and then it transfers. So the most important thing to be done now is to educate the children about the spread, and that they should limit their activity, they should limit their contact with their friends and all that. Yeah.
After you get it, how are you supposed to manage it or treat it? Is it treatable?
Yes, it's treatable. Apollo is a self-limiting condition. What it means is that it goes by itself. It takes, let's say, 1 to 2 weeks, and it's gone by itself.
2 weeks?
1 to 2 weeks, yeah.
Of itchy eyes?
Yeah.
Wow.
But of course, there are treatments for it to speed up the recovery, right?
Yes. Or to make it less uncomfortable at least?
Yes.
Okay, so what can you do?
So, just like I said, it's a self-limiting condition. It goes by itself. But if you have the condition and then you go and see your optometrist, the doctor will prescribe some medications for you, artificial tears to provide general comfort for the eye, maybe antibiotics to prevent secondary infection. Secondary infection means that, you know, when the integrity of the eye is compromised as a result of the Apollo, other microorganisms might want to capitalize on that. Okay? So the doctor will give you some prophylactic treatment. What means that preventive treatment. Yeah, so that's what it's usually.
I hear if you get Apollo and you open your eyes into seawater or breast milk, it can heal it. Is it true?
That is not true.
Both of them are not true.
It's not true. And it's very dangerous because seawater is not sterile. There are a whole lot of microorganisms in the sea. So I am thinking that because, I've not read this, but I'm thinking that because seawater has a lot of salt, and salt can be effective against some bacterial conditions, so they may want to use
But
that.
many people bathe in seawater when they catch Apollo. And it's very painful.
Yeah.
It's very painful because of the salty nature of it.
Solution. Yeah. So it will become very, very painful.
But how do I know when I have Apollo? What are the symptoms?
Okay, so you first have redness. So let's look at the condition, conjunctivitis. That means the conjunctiva is inflamed.
Show me the conjunctiva.
Exactly.
Okay, so
the
conjunctiva is very difficult. So I brought in a rubber to explain what the conjunctiva is.
Okay.
Let me just...
So lots of things inside the eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the conjunctiva.
Let's face the camera this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lining, like this rubber. It's like the conjunctiva.
Okay.
It's a lining on the white.
Okay.
The white part of the eye is called the sclera.
Okay.
So the conjunctiva is a lining. It's a very thin film, just like this rubber.
Okay.
On the white part of the eye, which is the sclera. It also lines the inner part of the eyelid. So when you depress your eyelid like this,
yeah.
let's take it. When you depress your eyelid like that, you see what you see, the red thing, you see the conjunctiva first.
Okay.
Okay, so that is inflammation of the conjunctiva. That means there is an infection.
Okay.
Okay, and then the signs that accompany inflammation, redness, pain, loss of function, and other things will show you.
Okay. Is there a way we can prevent it? Like, for example, during COVID, people were constantly recommending that we stay on zinc and vitamin C, soluble vitamin C and so on, as measures to mitigate against it. Is there a way to, help lower your risk of getting it?
Okay, so basically, when you talk about the inflammatory process, I always want to start from the bottom and build up. When you talk about the inflammatory process, what it means is that there is an irritant or there is an invasion at a part of the body. And the body has immune cells, or what you call the soldiers of the body. So they will go and fight.
Okay.
So this condition, the body's immune system cannot fight it, okay?
Oh.
Because it will go by itself. But what you will do is to give him some vitamins, give the soldiers some vitamins and other things to boost their energy so that they can fight it well. So the zinc and then the vitamin C, which are antioxidants, will help in the fighting.
Okay. Does it require you to remove yourself from your family or isolate?
Yes, when you contract it, you need to isolate.
You need to isolate?
Yes.
I see.
Quarantine yourself.
Quarantine yourself.
Yeah.
Don't come to work.
Yeah.
Take your vitamins. Rest,
Rest.
I
Rest
guess.
is important for the body, just because of the immune system.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And it takes a maximum of 2 weeks to
2
clear.
weeks, yeah, to clear by itself.
I see.
But if after 2 weeks it's not clearing, what does that mean?
So that could be that, the 2 weeks is not the timeline. Yes.
Okay.
You can go beyond, a little beyond the 2 weeks. But you can rely and then wait when you are sure that it's Apollo. I know that during a time like this, other conditions can mimic Apollo, and people will think, oh, I have Apollo, and they will not go and see the doctor. Meanwhile, the condition may not be Apollo.
Which other conditions are these?
Can manifest as redness. You can have bacterial conjunctivitis, uveitis, keratitis, or let me see.
They all look like Apollo?
Yes, they can present like Apollo.
How do I tell the difference?
For you, it might be difficult.
You have to go and see the
optometrist.
Optometrist.
Yes.
To tell the difference. So when you have it, it's something that needs a doctor.
Yes.
It's not something you can manage at home.
Well, you may want to manage, but that is not the best.
Okay.
Yeah, go and see a doctor. I'll give you some medications, ocular lubricant, and then some antibiotics. After he or she has confirmed that this is Apollo. Yeah.
Okay. And then you can start treating it.
Yes.
Okay. Does it affect children differently from the way it affects adults?
It's the same thing.
It's the same for both children and adults.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can do to manage the itchy sensation that comes with it?
Okay. So what you can do is that you can get chilled water to manage the inflammation.
Chilled water?
Yes. When someone gets hurt, and they say there is a lump, they put ice block, that kind of thing is good. It's to manage the inflammation. So you can do the same thing. Get some chilled water in some sachet water, and then you just put it on the eye.
On the eye like this?
Yeah, you close the eye,
and
then you put it on the lids.
While still in the bag? So
yes.
You don't open your eyes into it?
No, that will be difficult, and it will be painful, too painful.
It will be painful?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's not recommended?
Are there eye drops for it as well?
Yes, there are eye drops, but that is not really aimed at treating the Apollo itself because it's not treatable.
It's just supposed to manage it.
Manage the symptoms. Just like the COVID, when it came, we didn't get any cure for COVID.
Yes.
But we were managing the symptoms.
Does it affect your diet and your appetite for food?
Well, there might be a link, but the correlation might not be so strong.
Okay.
When there is an inflammation, there can be a fever. Fever is high body temperature. So if there is a fever in the person, it can result in that loss of appetite and all those things.
Okay.
How many times can one catch Apollo in their lifetime?
Well, for that, there is no research to confirm. But usually what happens is that when it comes to the number of times by which you can contract an infection. It depends on the body's immune response. So for some conditions, you know, when you have it, your body builds an immune response against it.
Okay.
The soldiers are armed against that condition. So the next time they come, they're already armed. So the condition will not appear at all. I don't know if you get the scenario.
Yeah.
For some other conditions, they are very tricky. They will go and then manifest themselves in a different way when they come.
Are there high-risk patients, people who are very highly likely to get it?
Well, basically, when you have a compromised structure of the eye, like the conjunctiva, maybe some people who have some conjunctiva injuries and all that.
Okay,
Be
but
more
not people who
susceptible
have
to
other
it.
immune-related diseases.
Well, there might be that connection, but it's not so strong.
Okay,
It's not
and
so
people who wear glasses, it doesn't mean that they are immune from it.
No, no, no.
Because I saw on Twitter, someone said
That if you wear glasses,
those of us
you
who
don't
wear
get it.
glasses, this is the one thing that we are saved from. And I'm like, okay.
How is that true?
Well,
but then, you know, because we believe the whole, if you
The
expose your
exposure,
eyes
right?
to someone who has it and you can see them,
Yeah.
then you also get it. So I guess
Yeah.
when you wear glasses, there's a shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
don't. And then people who
But he
have it
says
also
that's not true,
like
right?
to wear
well,
sunglasses.
it can limit the risk to an
The
extent.
Oh, it
exposure,
can.
right?
It can,
I
because
see.
logically, when you look at it, the only way you can get it is contact with the eye. So as if you shake hands with someone, right now I have glasses on, and I know that consciously I'm not supposed to touch my eye. So if my hand is going and touches the glass, oh, I realize that, oh, okay, I'm not supposed to touch
Oh,
my
so
eye.
that's it.
That's it. It can
And
help.
tomorrow, from
Can
tomorrow,
help.
we're all
We're all wearing glasses.
Yeah.
Also, people who have Apollo would normally wear sunglasses.
Yes.
And it's supposed to shield you from getting it.
Yes.
So
Okay,
all,
so
all of
basically it can help manage the symptoms.
Okay, it
because one
helps.
of the symptoms is photophobia. That means light sensitivity. Your eyes become very sensitive to light. So you wear something to shield you from the sun. And it can also limit.
So it's all scientific.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting. I see. Well, thank you so much for bringing us all the information we need to know about
welcome.
Apollo pink eye conjunctivitis. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we say goodbye?
Okay, so about the management, just like you said, some people use seawater, breast milk. I hear even urine.
Urine.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh my
And
God.
it's very, very risky. Yeah, it's very, very risky. You have to go and see your optometrist, or if nothing at all, you just remain at home and then observe the symptoms, the recommendations I've given, and you'll be fine. So you don't have to go and then add anything to it. And you have to be also conscious of the fact that other conditions can mimic Apollo, especially at a time like this. So when you have red eye, don't just think it is Apollo.
Maybe you are tired.
Yeah. Or it's a different condition altogether.
Okay.
So you have to go and see the right
Okay.
person.
All right.
Dr. Raphael Che-Bafo,
Yes, madam.
thank you so much for coming in, for teaching us, for bringing this giant eye to show us exactly what the conjunctiva is
Yeah.
and the things we need to do and not to do if we have Apollo. So you've heard a doctor, don't put urine in your eyes. I can't even begin to imagine
Don't
how
put
you think
breast
it's cute
milk
to do
in
that.
your eyes.
Don't put breast milk in your eyes. Don't put
Seawater.
seawater, which is not safe. It has a lot of bacteria. It's not sterile. You don't want to put that in your eyes. And if you have it, see your doctor for medication to manage it. It's not treatable. But between 2 weeks and just a little over 2 weeks, you'll feel better. And if possible, self-isolate so that the people in your home and your workplace will not get it too. There is an outbreak. It's an epidemic at this point. And so take care of yourself and the people in your lives. Now it's a good time to cash out, isn't it? Cookie.
Let's do so.
Let's give some money
Yeah.
to you because
Yes.
you're watching us this morning.
How many are we doing this morning?
We've already done 2.
Oh, okay. So it means we have
So
two
we have
to go,
2
right?
to go.
Okay.
Yes.
Drum roll, drum roll. And the next winner of 1,000 Ghana cedis on TV3 New Days cash out is...
Okay.
Stop.
It's not stopping. It wants to land on my number. Okay, 02456999. We'll call the number and see how elated they are to receive 1,000 Ghana cedis from us. Let's run another one. Yes, let's do another one. And the number is landing on... The machine is landing on this number. It's landing on, let's see. Oh, okay, 024-1405, yada, yada, yada. Do we get to call the numbers to see? Oh, they are not picking up. Oh, when you finish playing the draw, please don't throw your phones away. Keep them by you because we do well to call you so that you can confirm to us whether or not you've received your money. But anyway, that's all about Cash Out today. We've given out 4,000 Ghana cedis. Chenfe is here. Let's take a spot of music. When we come back, the conversation will be on.
It's one space where all Africans are linking up. It's the Afro Connect, only by 3FM 92.7 on the 21st of September. It's a holiday, so that's the only place that you have to be at. Jollof Wars, check. All the African games that you know of, music and dance, listen up, happening at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park in Accra. Don't slack, that's the place to be at. 3FM Afro Connect. Mr. Kwame, are you excited out? See you there.
Hi guys, my name is Noella and I'm here to invite you to the 3FM Afro Connect happening on the 21st of September at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. Listen, you need to be there, it's going to be fun. I'm going to be there and I can't wait to see you. So make sure you come through 21st, mark it on your calendars at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. Come through, let's have fun.
Alright. Hello guys, I'm inviting you to the 3FM Afro Connect on the 21st of September at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. Guess what? All the team from 3 Entertainment, myself, Bella, Helen, everyone, we're going to be there. So come out in your numbers. Let's enjoy some jollof battle. Who's winning? Lots of food, music, and everything you're going to enjoy. So come, let's have fun because I'm going to be there.
At the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, the award-winning 3 business desks will be at the Afro Connect. You don't want to miss this. Catch you there.
And we're back. If you haven't heard, tomorrow we are going to the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. Come and enjoy jollof from every part of the world. If you haven't tried jollof from Senegal, this is the time to, allow your taste buds to explore jollof from all parts of Africa. Let's take a look one more time at what's happening tomorrow at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. When we come back, we'll be talking to Chenfe. Stay tuned.
So don't be too rough. Love me now. Don't wait until I die before you show me love. Practice what you say. Save a life today. Oh, love me now. Don't wait until I die. So life be too short. So don't be too rough. Oh, love someone. Show them love while you breathe today. Celebrate one another, yeah. Oh, love somebody. So wait until we die. Turn me up. Turn me up. Oh, yeah. Turn me up. Maintain the mood. Oh. Warm me up.
And look who's here.